Hello children, today we are going to sing the song called The Wise Man Built His House Upon the Rock. There were two men who built the house. The first man is called the wise man who built the house on the rock. Rock is very hard, right? But he dig the rock and he built a strong house. He worked very hard. And the second man is called the foolish man who built the house on the sand. Building the house on the sand is very easy peasy, but one day the rain came down and the floods came up. The wise man's house was standing very strong because he worked very hard. He built on the rock. But the foolish man's house started shaking and then collapsed. The wise man was happily sit inside the house, but the foolish man was very sad because his house collapsed. He have nowhere to sleep, nowhere to eat. So something like that. If you study very hard, if you listen to your parents, if you obey your parents, you will get a good results and you will be the one who is happy in the end. But if you're lazy, if you do not listen to your parents, you will be very sad when your friends are happy with their good results. You will be very sad, and that's why we have to work hard while we have time. So let's start the song. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rain came tumbling down. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up, and the wise man's house stood still. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rain came tumbling down. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up, and the foolish man's house went splat. So remember, be the wise man, alright?